Well, and that's what we just saw from the Journal of Health Affairs. I believe it was a Yale scientist, if memory serves me correct. And they did this simulation of the rollout of the coronavirus vaccines. This is some massive undertaking.
Yes. Yeah. And we every health system in the United States is going through this. We at Common Spirit, we have hospitals in rural North Dakota. We have hospitals in big urban areas. We need refrigeration. We need storage. We need to train the nurses. Remember, all three vaccines are two shots, right? Two shots. So how are you how are you going to keep track of everybody? How many of you have not followed up and or completed your antibiotic regimen or took all your medications? We got to get everybody get the first shot and then get them back again to take the second shot. And so all of these organizational structural things are really, we're all working on it now. I can tell you, we're prepared, at Common Spirit. I'm sure all the other health systems, I've heard them talking across the country. These drills have been going on for months now. How do we do all this?
All right, let's talk about the next steps in terms of what's going to happen for these vaccines. The FDA is scheduled right now to meet with, its Regulated Biological Procedures Advisory Committee. That's December 10th. I think I got that right. Okay,
yes,
they're going to review.
Group, those guys, let me tell you.
We need an acronym right there. That's December 10th. And that's for Pfizer's application. And now we know December 17th is when they're going to be taking a look at Moderna's application. So if the FDA allows that emergency use, we're talking about Moderna wants 20 million doses ready for the U.S. by the end of this year.
Yeah, so then I think the question comes down to, all the discussion right now is, well, who's going to get it first? Right. So, and I try not to get too caught up in that, or which one will you take if you get it? At this point, right now, we know the one thing we all know, and we're going to hear from the CDC. I think it's tomorrow they're meeting to kind of lay out the priority list. We all know healthcare workers will most likely, we will definitely see healthcare and frontline workers getting the vaccine up front. So I think the first distribution will go that direction. Then it's, most likely we're going to see those people at high risk and down the line. There is a lot of conversations about people in nursing homes and the elderly. Some people are a little bit concerned because if you give the elderly vaccines and they have side effects, they could suffer more than, say, a young person. So, there is this back and forth, but they are the 40% of the deaths in the United States were in the elderly and folks in nursing homes. So those are the ones that are most vulnerable that we need to protect.